Ferdinand? Our professor is wanting to see you. He has much concentration right now. I will wait for him to be finished reading.
Diplomacy has an effect upon weapons development. Yes, that makes sense. Oh, Petra! How long have you been there?
A short time. You were devoting all of your attention to that book.
Forgive me, I was fully absorbed in my reading. I see you have been reading as well. Anything interesting?
I am studying the history of Fodlan.
A history book. What a keen student you are. And it's about House Hresfelg. Certainly a stimulating topic.
I am wishing to learn all about Fodlan. What is the book you are reading?
Oh, this? This relates to a little hobby of mine. The regional history of weapons development in Fodlan. Militaries have to adapt their weapons according to terrain and climate. And they have to keep up with technologies in other regions. It's very interesting.
Yes, it is interesting. I see why you would be enjoying that kind of reading.
Oh, does that excite your curiosity too? Perhaps you would care to read more about it then. This is just one of 18 volumes, and our library has the entire collection.
I give you my gratitude. Research of weapons could be a good reference for me. Oh, please take my apologies. I was meaning to tell you that our professor is wanting to see you.
Oh, it is not like you to forget something. I suppose I ought to be going then.
Yes, it is a rarity that I forget something. But it is not impossible.
You're looking pretty tired, Linhart. I think you could use a little more of the fighting spirit.
I believe you have enough fighting spirit for the both of us.
Enough? There's no such thing! You need as much as you can get if you're gonna train.
I'd rather pace myself. You're becoming too much like your father. I still recall with startling clarity the time he forced me to do some training.
Ha! I remember your father wasn't too happy about that. Our fathers actually got into a fight over it.
They hate one another so much. I simply cannot fathom what's wrong with the two of them.
I wish they'd just have it out already. One big fight to settle things. My father would win, obviously, but it would still be fun to watch.
That would be rather cruel. I don't think anyone in Fodlan could beat up your father. My father does have the height advantage, though.
Height advantage? What is that now?
When two opponents...
He's a shorty.
The one with the height advantage wins. It's pure math.
Whoever forces the other to submit wins. That's how fighting works. It has nothing to do with height.
Brute strength alone doesn't decide a fight. And taller people have longer limbs, too. Longer limbs equates to a longer reach. Taller people can hit you from farther away. Oh, and they have more leg strength. There's also that... Well, I'm bored explaining.
There's also a larger
No.
larger hair.
Now you're talking about limb length and reach? None of that matters when you're up close and brawling.
You know, I'm going to agree with you just so I don't have to keep talking.
If you've got something else to say, then come out and say it. Actually, you know what? Forget this. I'll prove it to you myself. Some of those new knights look pretty tall. I'll fight one just for you.
And off he goes.
They're all so strong, I couldn't land a single blow.
So it's as I said then, isn't it? The tallest fighter has the advantage. And my father could beat yours in a fight.
La 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 la. Such lovely weather for painting.
Bernadetta?
Who are you? Where did you come from?
It's just me, Linhart. What are you doing?
Painting! Just painting. Not important. Am I in your way? I'm in your way. I'll just go. I'm going.
No need for all that. I just came out here to read. I'll stay quiet and still so as not to bother you. How's that? If you want to go, that's fine too.
No. I'll stay.
Say, aren't you usually holed up inside?
I'm sorry! I'm sorry for coming here. I'm sorry for bothering you! You're mad, aren't you? You look really mad. I'll just pack up. I'll be gone before you know it.
Mad? At you? Never. I rather admire you, in fact. I fantasize about shutting myself in my room and never going outside again. It sounds like paradise. However, I wouldn't be able to perform...
Boy, did that not age well.
Bernadetta is a problem.
What? You admire me? Nuh-uh. No way. I know a trick when I see one. What are you plotting? So you want to copy me, is that it? And what's a copy do with the original? Replace it! Well, I've got you figured out. I won't just sit back and take it. I'll fight you!
What? That's no... This is too much hassle. I'm leaving.
I'm sorry! Please don't kill me!
I feel that she has way too much stress. I think that's why. She has way too much anxiety and stress.
I do believe a nap is in order.
Ah, this is lovely. Just feel that breeze.
Dorothea, whatever are you doing here?
I was thinking of relaxing here, but it looks as if someone else is lounging in my spot already. Taking a nap in public like this? Really, Lynn. The nobles look down on such behavior.
You do know I am of noble birth.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just teasing. You never do act very noble, though. Why is that?
Each person must follow their own way. This is how I prefer to live. Even if some of the more pretentious nobles like to poke fun at my ways.
Doesn't that bother you? I mean, really? It doesn't hurt your pride or anything?
What use is pride? It doesn't feed nor clothe you. It offers no warmth on a cold night.
First time I've heard a noble say something like that.
Well, most nobles are... oh, what is the polite way to say it? Fools. Yes, they are fools. As for myself, my father is the Minister of Domestic Affairs, and he has pride enough for the both of us. For example, did you know he and the Minister of Military Affairs cannot get along, although they value each other greatly? His pride gets in the way, so he can't make amends. That is why there is discord between civil ministers and military officers in the Empire. And so pride serves no good purpose in politics either. So tell me, what use is it?
I wonder if bad blood between civil and military leaders is somewhat unavoidable. The Minister of Domestic Affairs is in charge of all civil officials, so if they just give in easily, their subordinates would lose respect, right? I get the feeling that if your pride isn't equal to the responsibility you bear, then you aren't fit to lead. Also, I happen to think pride can be quite charming.
And how necessary is charm? It just gets in the way of living your life.
If you lack charm, nobody will give you a second glance.
Right, which means more time for napping.
Lynn, you can't really believe what you're saying.
He really has his priorities straight. That gets me wondering right now too, like, with all this dialogue and voice acting in this game, like, how long did it take for this game to make?
Petra, would you pause a moment?
Yes? Are you wanting something?
I was observing your spear work, and I wonder if you don't think your transitions are sloppy. The way you move your arm before a strong thrust hinders your movement and slows your spear on its way back. It leaves a rather large opening.
Which arm? My left or right?
I think the right... No, actually it's both. It's something about the way you move your elbows.
I am not understanding. Can you show me, please?
Demonstrate? No, I'd hate to get sweat all over my book.
But I must correct this. Please. Or are you unable to do, and you can only teach?
Linhard, you better do this.
I'm more a theorist than a practitioner. I advise and you implement. Very simple.
Then... Please advise again.
It's all quite simple. Sometimes you make a big stab downwards, right? Before that, you lift up. At that point, you sort of let the tension go and stop. It ruins the momentum of the stab.
How can I be lifting up with no unnecessary moving?
It's the arm movement that's extraneous. Calculate the locus of the spear and the elasticity of the muscles.
Locus? Elasticity? Can you not just be showing me? Please. If you are showing me, I will learn it with quickness.
I won't waste your time.
I
with
think
such
she's just like me for
demonstrations.
real.
You're a smart one, Petra. We'll sort it out. Besides, I need to go now.
Oh my
I have
god.
a prior appointment to keep.
I can't believe it.
Linhardt only likes talking. It is on myself to prevail.
She's just like me. Like, I'm not making this as a joke. That's literally just like me for real. Like, with my autism and everything, like, I learn quicker by looking at a demonstration instead of just reading it. Especially when I have to do with animation work and stuff. Like, the stuff that I do with tracking and layouts and cameras and storyboards and everything. I would learn better by looking at something, recording something, instead of just reading words. I just noticed that too at the end of that one sequence too. She was talking to herself. I do that too. She's just like me for real. I'm really starting to like that character more. She's just like me. I want to give her a nice huge hug. Oh my god.
And that one goes there. Perfect.
Oh, hey, Bernadetta. What's going on?
Enemy! Enemies here! We're under attack! Help! Someone! Anyone!
Help? I'm the one who came here for help. Well, I guess I'll just take care of it myself. I can't believe I got hurt trying to break up someone else's fight. It's ridiculous. All I do is step in to calm them down, and the next thing you know, they're both at my throat. Hey, you ever been in a fight?
Fight? You're challenging me to a duel? No, I can't! I've never fought anyone in all my life! I surrender! You win!
Alright. That was easy enough. Not to be rude, but do you ever think that maybe your attitude makes you a little unapproachable? You should try stepping outside and socializing. I'm sure you'd make friends in no time if you didn't waste it all in here.
Outside? In no time? Oh, sure, yeah! Why didn't I think of that? Or maybe it's just not as easy for me as it is for you. Did that ever cross your mind?
Why wouldn't it be? Making friends is easy. This one time, I even made friends with someone I'd just been in a fight with. I think it was the gorgeous view that did it. We really shared a moment. Come on, let's go check it out.
Hold on! What are you doing? Please don't touch me! Ah! Put me down! Put me down!
Calm down. I'm just gonna carry you out of here. Easy does it. And here we are. See? That wasn't so bad now, was it? And what about this view? Gorgeous, right?
So this is what death is like. I expected to be so... Come and claim me, sweet death. But first, this evening...
That's the first thing you say when you go outside after the pandemic.
Dying on me, Bernadetta. It's just the sun.
Huh? What? Where am I?
Actually, cut that out. I'm gonna mute that.
Such a lovely
I don't want to make a joke about that. Oh my god, I made a joke about something about that just now. And I wanted to mute myself. Oh my god, it was so bad. Just put in my laugh. That's pretty much it. Just put in my laugh. Holy shit.
Oh, Caspar, just who I was hoping to see. I have a
request if you have time to help me.
I'm always happy to help. What can I do for you?
That is exactly what I was hoping to hear. Would you mind coming along to my room?
Your room? Okay.
Oh, Caspar, I think you're in.
This isn't what I had in mind.
Come on, a big, strong guy like you. This is easy. Lift up the cabinet, please. I need to dust behind it.
Oh.
There's still more to do. I don't care so much about keeping this place clean. It's just a dorm room.
You almost had us there.
Who uses it? In fact, I think once we're done with this room, we should clean up your room as well.
Yeah, I don't think so. I have some actual training to do.
Oh, come to think of it, I have a date myself. The fella I'm seeing has quite a charming face, rich family, and I assume a tall...
Oh no, it's too late for him.
Tired of spending time with all these guys who have tolerable personalities?
Oh, it gets tedious at times. You must listen to them talk, for one thing. But it's important for my future.
That's how I see my training.
She really wants to get married, doesn't she?
I don't know if that's a comparison you really want to make.
I think.
Why not? Seems about right to me. Sure, I'm a noble, but I'm also a second son. I don't have anything.
God, they literally just have it. They literally just had us in the first half. But then she said the date thing, and it wasn't him.
Noble status or wealth, so you're putting in the effort to marry well, right? See, pretty much the same thing.
I suppose. It would be nice if everyone saw it that way. Well then, Caspar, I need to get ready for my date. Shall we both agree to work hard for our futures?
Absolutely. I just hope our efforts are worth it.
I don't even know who Dorothea's gonna end up with in the future. I have absolutely no idea.
All right, time for some more. Oh, Petra. Hi.
Caspar, do you want to train with each other?
Yeah, sure.
You have had new training recently, and great improvements. I want great improvement too. Will you give me help?
Well, hey, look at that. You pay more attention than I gave you credit for. I have been trying new training methods. They're definitely paying off. My movements are much sharper lately, more precise.
I am knowing that. I want that too. You teach, I learn. We both get more strength. It will be greatness.
All right. I mean, I guess we can give it a shot. Petra?
Yes, Caspar?
No, never mind. Sorry. I was just thinking about something else.
First Dorothea, now Petra. Dude!
I heard a question in your voice. Say it.
No. It's really nothing. Don't worry about it.
Okay. I will not be worrying. Can we begin the training?
Ah, fine. We can talk about it if you insist. You can stop pretending like you don't know.
What am I knowing?
About my father.
Your father? He is of the military in the
Dude,
Empire.
you need to ask someone
I know
out.
He has great skill.
No, not that.
He's way too innocent.
Well, it's kind of about that. I'm talking about when Dagda and Bridget invaded the Empire. My father led the Empire's army that fended off the invaders. Your father was in that battle. Did you really not know? My father killed yours.
Oh, he's worried about that, actually.
How long have you had this knowing?
I just found out recently. I had no idea before then. But it's all I've been able to think about since.
So, now you have the truth.
Petra? Damn it. What am I supposed to do now?
Oh, you fumbled that one. Sorry, dude. You really fumbled the ball.
It's peaceful here. Flowers are so calming. Just looking at these, it's like all the terrible parts of the day just disappear. If only people could be more like flowers.
I heard you were talking shit.
She looks like there's something wrong. All these nobles are just terrifying. And the commoners? Just look at Dorothea. So pretty, popular, dazzling. There's no way someone like me could ever be close with someone like that. Bern, are you okay? Dorothea! Did you hear all that?
Oh, she's
Just the part about you wishing you could get along
She's
with
upset.
someone. So, Bern, who have you got a crush on? Seriously now, you have to tell me. Who are they? Do I know them? I'm so excited for you, Bern. No. I was actually thinking about being friends with you. Me?
Aw.
I thought we already were friends. That's not what I mean. Oh, I'm such a coward. I thought it would be great if we could be closer. But old memories just get in the way for me. Bern, whatever happened in the past, you know you have my full support. I'm here for you. I thought we'd already been friends for a long time now. Please, just forget it. We'll never be close friends. Father would just... He would just... No! Wait, Father? What did she mean by that?
No, I feel like something really was troubling her in the past to make her act like that. That was the closest she's ever been able to be calm with someone out of the entire house. Actually, also besides Edelgard. And maybe Byleth. But that's pretty much it, really. All the men in this house here, like, she's been so afraid of.
Petra's really nice. Never yells, never says mean things about people. Maybe she'd be my friend.
And now Petra.
There she is now. Okay, Bernie. You can do this.
Don't Bernie me.
Bernadetta, are you needing help with something?
How did you know? Do you have a in the back of your head or something?
The eyes just start like
No.
like dissolving out of her back of the head.
Do you want to, maybe, be friends or something? Maybe you don't. Maybe you don't like me. I don't know what you think of me.
What I am thinking? I am thinking that you remind me of prey.
What?
Excuse me?
Yes, like a rabbit in the tall grass. Always watching for enemies, and you flee at any sign of danger. You are quick also. I must be careful that I am not hunting Bernie when I take out my bow.
Oh, you try not to shoot me. That's, nice.
You have similarities with prey. That is all I mean to be saying.
So you're saying you might end up hunting me?
There is no need to have concern. I will make sure my arrows are not hitting you.
That isn't comforting.
That's right, because they're both snipers.
To deserve this, forgive me!
You do not need forgiveness, but it is yours if you are wanting it. Was I saying something wrong?
No, you're fine, Petra. You're fine. You're a good noodle. If there was like someone that needs to have a reality check in this fucking house, it's gotta be Bernadetta. By a long shot. And then maybe someone like, maybe Hubert. And then, maybe Ferdinand. I don't know.
Petra, how are you doing? Getting used to life here?
I am settled. Everyone shows great kindness.
I'm glad to hear it. I was so surprised when you first arrived. A princess all the way from Brigid.
You have my gratitude. But please do not call me princess. You are making my cheeks blush.
There's nothing to blush about. You're every little girl's dream of what a princess should be. Anyhow, I suppose it's been a long time since you've been back to Brigid, hasn't it? I hope you aren't homesick. Maybe we can cook one of your favorite dishes from back home.
I do wish for that. But there is no possibility. The ingredients are not found here.
I suppose you're right. That's probably why they don't cook the food of Bridget in the dining hall. I'm sorry. I just got to thinking about how hard it must be to live somewhere so far away from home and... No, it can't be impossible. I'll fix you a real meal of Bridget. I'll just find a recipe and similar ingredients.
Wait, Dorothea. It is the thinking that counts. But your cooking is... what is the word? Horrendous. That is what everyone is saying anyway.
Horrendous? Nobody's cooking can be that bad.
The thinking is enough for me. You have my biggest gratitude.
Fine, I'll do something instead of cooking for you. I just want to be sure that you feel at home here. How about a massage? That may help you loosen up.
I have no problems. My body is already able to relax.
Oh? Then perhaps I could sing you lullabies to help you sleep.
I'm not having sleeping trouble.
Just know that you never have to worry about putting me out.
At least let her do something to help. Jesus.
I must be going, but remember my offer.
Dorothea is filling my heart full.
Yeah, at least have her do something to help out. I mean, really. That does look like that's all there is here, except for the ones I have to do with Byleth, it looks like. Yeah, there is something here that I could do with Dorothea, but it says here your bond has deepened. You should try listening when you're ready to speak, when they're ready to speak with you. Maybe I have to go talk to her at the monastery. Yeah, maybe. Maybe that's what it's telling me to do. Probably. Alright, so... now we're finally back from all those cutscenes. Was there anything in the storehouse? No. I wonder what this is. Boots specifically made for mastering the equestrian arts, appreciated by those who enjoy horseback riding. Oh no, wait, these are gifts. Okay. These are gifts you can give to people. And then there's this stuff. I feel like I need to talk to people to give them the stuff. So for now, we're gonna go exploring. Oh, hey, Sothis. It's been a long time since I talked to you.
You must try hard.
And she doesn't really say much right now. Oh yeah, no, there is people that I can talk to. It doesn't really look like there's much people to talk to. Yeah, maybe I have to go speak to that person. So... yeah, it doesn't look like there's much to do. Maybe I can go find the characters in the monastery who needs the gifts. So I think I remembered. I can give them gifts or lost items. So I know there was a wooden button.
Oh, hey! I can't believe I dropped this. Thanks for bringing it to me.
Yep, there you go. Okay, yeah. So for these lost items, you can give them back to someone. As for gifts, I'm gonna have to figure out what every one of my house guests or my house people likes. Oh, okay. It's one of these cutscenes. Okay. I think this is what was happening during the last week, so I guess you had to go to a certain area to do this if it's going to be an exploration day. Okay, I get it.
Well, I had fun today. Of course, you want to see me again, yes?
Of course. I'd love to, Dorothea.
Well, until we meet again.
He looks like so... He was such an NPC. What were you doing with that man? That's a different guy than I saw you with yesterday.
Yes. Is there a problem with that? Look, I know what I'm doing. My claim as a diva won't last forever after all. I must look to the future. You might think about doing the same thing. Your beauty, and you're gorgeous, won't last forever.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Getting older doesn't bother me at all.
I wish I could be that easygoing. Anyway, I'm not just playing games with these boys. This is for my future. You have no right to object. I very much want to find a good partner here at the Academy. Someone who will take care of me for the rest of my life.
Sure, do what you will, I guess.
I'm glad you understand. Not everyone appreciates the necessity of taking the initiative while you're still in your prime.
Does she not want to take her?
Saying that.
Isn't...
Anyway, I value your opinion, Professor, but...
Does she not want to take care of herself first? Like...
Unless you'd like to take care of me into my old age. That'd be something, eh? How about it, Professor?
I don't think so.
I wasn't... You aren't being serious, are you? I was just teasing. Or did you really just
Well, I do want to
consider
take care of
spending
you,
your whole
but,
life with me? The thought hadn't crossed my mind before, but come to think of it, that might sound pretty nice.
Is she...
Awfully quiet. You might even be blushing a bit. Have I embarrassed you?
Is she coming off
So
as
I'm
bisexual now?
Very sorry. I should be going anyway. I'll see you later, Professor.
Don't tell me you're coming off from your students. Seems a little weird. Might have to report to the student council about that one. Also, I don't know if that's where she starts coming out as bisexual. Also, yeah, like, does she not want to take care of herself first? Like, we were just overhearing about her and Petra, like Petra was telling her that she's not that very good at cooking. That's one thing.